This morning we have Mr. Joseph Guerra. Let me introduce him for a quick moment. If you know where the Van Diwali Farms is, that's off of Highway 90 and Acme Road. There was Callahan Elementary once upon a time on Herbert Lane. It was rebuilt on the street, right there across the street, and named Guerra Elementary. Mr. Guerra, tell me your connection to the school.
Well, the school was named after my father, during which, because he was a little bit of a radical in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
he led the people in revolt, I guess you could say, against closing of the Callahan Elementary. And it was a big thing, which eventually led to the downfall of the superintendent of the district. Benny Steinhauser was fired, overhaul of the board, and many things occurred during that period.
I know that he is known in our community for an advocate for children, an advocate for the community, a fighter for our education, for our public education. I remember very clearly because of the history, because I know about the schools, so now my question to you is, because your dad was an advocate, because your dad was a fighter for the community, for the children of Edgewood, tell me in what way have you followed his steps, his footsteps? What have you done?
Well, and being a parent of students, that I made sure my children went to Edgewood
Correct.
District. They followed suit as I did through Edgewood District. They got a very good education, and they've been leaders as well. They're now teachers. Also, he was PTA. I did PTA.
Yeah,
Right. He did a lot of athletic things with the kids, especially with the young men in the neighborhood. He brought them together to make a little baseball team, the Linda Vista Wildcats. And boy, they were Wildcats.
You recall?
Yes. They would, at the drop of a hat, they would stop. They would stop a game just because somebody said something wrong. Let's say that. And
the old barrio kids.
Old barrio kids, yes.
Yeah. That's funny.
Many people don't know that the Linda Vista neighborhood, where Callahan and Guerra Elementary, that's Linda Vista neighborhood, was mainly a migrant neighborhood. And so he was active in the neighborhood, talking to people, trying to get things going, trying to make the neighborhood better for the people. And those are things that not many people know. I mean, he was involved in trying to keep the kids on the straight and narrow.
And you, Joe, let me go back a little because you did mention this already. What schools did you attend?
I attended Callahan Elementary. Then I went to Escobar Junior High.
Yeah.
Escobar Junior High. Let's
Correct.
clear that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I went on to Edgewood and graduated from Edgewood High School. At the time of the little mini revolt from my father, I was at a junior at Edgewood High School. It's one of those periods you get, hey, what is your daddy doing?
Oh,
what are your father?
yes. Oh yeah.
I said, he's doing what he wants to do.
That's
Right.
Well, he was a community. He was a leader in the community.
He's a leader in the community. And so, we went about and got through. I graduated. I was on ROTC there. I left there, went to SAC. I was a very bad student at SAC, but I stayed in the district. My wife lived next door. We got married in 1972. We're going to be 50 years.
Oh, you baby, yeah.
And we raised our kids. They got the pleasure of attending Guerra Elementary before it was closed.
Yeah.
They attended. Let's see, my daughter attended. No, they both
ended up in Memorial. They ended up in Memorial.
My son did.
Yeah.
My daughter attended Wren and then went to Edgewood High School. She graduated from Edgewood. My son went to Wren and then he went to Edgewood, and at his second year they decided they were going to close it, and so he they closed it, and he went to Memorial for the last 2 years.
Because I remember seeing you marching with the band in the
Yes,
parades.
yes. I was a band booster.
That's right, I remember
I was
that.
athletic booster. I was all sorts of things. And then I was involved with district committees with the school boards and all.
Right.
And eventually I got on the school board.
You became president of the Edgewood School Board because
was-
I remember you being my boss, and I was so scared of you.
I was put onto the school board,
Yeah.
and I served for 5 years. We had 3 really good years. In the last 2 years, it turned terrible, and I was voted off. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's
it.
yeah, politics.
That's it.
It's
And-
politics.
And now I'm back on the school
Yeah.
board.
How many siblings in your family, the Guerra kids?
There is a total. Actually, there's 5 children. 2, my older brother and sister, and my younger sister Jonelle. You know her. And then I had another sister who died as a baby.
Okay.
And that's it. And then we have I have 2, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 altogether. The whole family, 6 or 7 grandchildren,
Oh,
and he has probably. Well, I have about 8, 10 great grandchildren,
oh my goodness!
and so it's a.
Family's grown,
Yeah.
buddy.
And it's amazing. I'm doing these genealogy stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm finding out so much stuff that I didn't know about my
Yeah,
family.
sure.
And it's really.
Joe, do you have pictures of las casitas that used to be right there up against Vandiwali? I remember them
no,
clearly because my mama worked at the old
Yeah,
Callahan.
yeah.
Mom worked there,
You're right.
so I remember dropping her off, picking her up, and I remember the little house.
I have a picture
Oh, you
of
do have-
Callahan Elementary.
Oh my goodness! See, I remember dropping Mom off right there.
Actually, that's Callahan Elementary. And
Oh, I remember it.
Actually, this is my father. Oh, no, that's not it. That's my father. But he was building the house.
Rita.
This is when he was building the house back in 1950 or so, when I was just in diapers.
Oh my goodness. And we can't really pick these up. I hate doing this, seeing beautiful pictures, but I'm telling you, they're wonderful. Okay, perhaps Yvonne can put a few of them up for us.
Right. I don't know. This is the clipping from when they did the.
They destroyed Callahan?
Well, no, that's
Oh.
when he talked at the.
Oh! Wow, Joe.
What I've got to do is go back to the research in the archives and get an
Yeah.
original copy from that, because it's starting to.
This is Joe's daddy, Mr. Guerra, the one that the school is named after. And this is the article in the newspaper, 1968, August 30, 1968.
Yep.
Wow, wow, wow.
If you, that's the actual speech he was saying.
Oh, Joe. Is this his writing?
That's his writing.
Ah, how beautiful for you to have. Oh my goodness.
Actually, while I was perusing through all my paperwork, I've gotten love letters sent from him to my
Oh,
mother.
really? That's
Yeah, so-
neat. That's neat.
So amazing. You notice that this picture here, if you ever get a chance to go to Guerra Elementary, there's a mural in the back hallway. And that picture, the
That's
kids, the 5th graders and 6th graders of Guerra Elementary painted that mural in there, and they put that picture in there.
That's neat. Yeah.
So it's an amazing little area.
Joe, I know that you've accomplished a lot, and I know it because I've been there, right, not by your side, but I was aware of what was going on. Is there something in the back of your head, something in your heart that you wish at this moment you said, should have done, I wish this could still happen, still possible? Anything that, because I go to bed at night and there's hundreds of things that I say it would be so easy for me to do, and this is me, Diana, retired, but I just know these things would work.
Well, being on the board now, I'm seeing so many things get accomplished that weren't possible in the past, and we've got a superintendent. Okay, You know, we have so many programs in the district now that have been accomplished because of the new superintendent, and we have evolved into the district that I've always wanted us to be.
Correct.
It's such a joy being on the board with all these positive things going on in the district. We have new programs in the district. Look, we've got Edgewood High School again.
I know, Joe.
And it's those things are important. We're providing education to all students. We have shops. We have welding, plumbing, auto mechanics, cosmetology. We're going to start business careers. I mean, we have so many things going on in Edgewood now that weren't there, that got lost because the focus was on making them college ready. And now we're college career or military ready. And we have developed a program across the district for all students, not just this Johnny or Sue, but all students. And that's what we want. We want them here to be there, to come out of our districts well-rounded, fully educated students ready for life.
And their choices, Joe, because when you and I were at Edgewood High School, we're a year apart, so we were there at the same time. We had all the shops. We had every kind of shop imaginable. And many of my classmates took that knowledge, went into careers, and they did that entire lives. They purchased their home. They purchased their car. They maintained their family with what they learned from the Edgewood High School.
Anguiano.
Of course. They
did cosmetology. They have their own shops.
Sure.
From my neighborhood, the Cassiano cabinet makers.
Correct.
I mean, these are people that are from the district that have succeeded. I'm not saying that we don't have many great people. We have judges and everybody.
Well,
we've got doctors, judges, and everything. But there are common goals, worker goals,
and people
that have been
who want to work with their hands, and that's what interests them, and that's what they love.
Yes, and it's continuing again. It's back in Edgewood, and that's great. We have the Wet Sea. We have Port San Antonio.
We have your Education Foundation.
The Education Foundation.
We have the Class of '67. We have the Edgewood Vets. Oh my goodness, we are so blessed, so
I'm
lucky.
gonna brag about the Edgewood Lions. We're out there
Sure.
doing stuff.
Oh, yes.
We don't give a lot of money, but
No,
we get out
but you're there. But
and
you're
do
there.
Stuff we provide glasses for the kids, and this is amazing things that are going on in Edgewood District. People just need to get out there and be proactive and be positive about it. Forget the negative. Let's go. Let's do Edgewood. Let's make Edgewood the star that it is becoming. The biggest star in the West Side. We are the star on the West Side.
You and I spoke earlier, and you were mentioning what you would love to see done at Perales Elementary, which is the old Edgewood High School.
Yes, I would love to see, and the superintendent and I have been talking about it. Love to see that reopened as a museum for the Edgewood district. And there's ways to do it. It's just money, and money is the big factor in everything. We have to see where we.
I have many items. My husband has many items
We all
that he
do.
saved from high school, that he took from in high school. We're in high school, and I would love to see a museum.
I mean, I actually just a few months ago, this person gave me a megaphone from Edgewood High School. I gave it to the superintendent to keep for us for now. He has it.
You see, I don't give away any of my stuff. I don't trust anyone.
Room anymore.
I trust no one with my stuff.
But yes, these are things that we're working on. As you had mentioned a while ago, Emma Fry.
Oh, of course.
The old Emma Fry
The old
school.
Emma Fry building, the schoolhouse. Yeah.
Right down the street from us. And
Right there.
those are things we as citizens of Edgewood need to
And we need to
take
educate our
into
community.
educate, yes.
We need to educate. We need to tell people and kids the wonderfulness that came out of that community. And the fight that we have fought and we won and we continue.
This community has done great things and can continue to do great things because the people in it are great people. They just need the opportunities, and the kids are there. They're going to get the opportunity to use it. That's the way I see it.
Well, Joe, on behalf of Cafecito, on behalf of Ivan,
One more thing. One thing that we need to remember too is that a lot of our kids do not know the history of Edgewood and have not been given that opportunity.
Correct.
The idea to bring back a lot of the history in a museum would be perfect because now the kids are going to have an opportunity to add to it. And so I think that that's an awesome idea. I think it would be the best thing to do.
Being there in the heart of the district, it would be able to something they could visit, and actually we could take the kids in as a reminder of where they came from.
I have a PowerPoint. I would love to have that PowerPoint just running as to where a child could go push a button and learn about the schools. Push a button and learn about our vets. Push a button, learn about, oh my goodness.
There is
So much history, so much history.
So much.
Yes.
And our kids need to know that.
Yes, they do.
You know, it's not just one thing, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Joe, thank you so very much. It's been a
You're
pleasure.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Guerra. Appreciate it.
Cafecito, thank you. We'll see you next week.